Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. There's the whistle. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
To Nielsen. Brilliantly cut out. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Kaká. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Neymar! Goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gavi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Tries a header! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Speculative strike. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So will they make it count again? Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Half an hour played now. Now he's off and running. Gavi. De Nielsen. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Costa Curta. And Darren Fletcher. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Adams getting this one clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kaká.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
Matchday programs are available from
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Second period then underway.
Inter clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gavi. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. It's gone for a throw-in. Gavi. Gavi. So what can they make of this? That'll be a throw. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Alexander-Arnold. Fletcher cuts out the pass. Danielson. Real chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Figo providing an outlet on that flank. He might be in here! And he's certainly onside here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hits one! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Maldini makes the interception. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kaká. This man very much flavour of the month. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Camavinga. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Danielson taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So off we go then. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Bernardo Silva! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has fair fizzed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Casillas deals with it effortlessly.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov, never one to stay.
He's tried one! Goal! Arsenal! Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff, a true great in every sense of the word. And here's Schneider. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Oh, good taken! He's had a hit! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Camavinga, Bernardo Silva, and it's Figo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Here's Figo, Bernardo Silva, Bellingham, Schneider. Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stoichkov. Now it's Bellingham. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Number 15.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got...
Cruyff! And that should get the job done. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Schneider. He's picked his way through. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Well read, nice interception. Rodri.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's a great pick out. Figo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, great, and the finish! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
Shot a goal! Caught offside that time. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Hernandez. Rodri. And he's running through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cruyff. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bellingham! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a little off target. He will be livid with himself.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Figo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. And a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Time added on, 4 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe taking in... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Adams with the clearance. Bernardo Silva. And now a sudden chance to counter. Interesting ball. He's found a way through, and the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Inter Milan have fired them. Can he finish? Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing. Madrid have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Header! And that has been clubbed away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. Valverde. Messi looking to run onto it. Hernandez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Luis Suarez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez. Last-ditch defending, but that belts one.
There will be 1 minute.
That's what you
added
call
time.
inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipating.